Hey, Craig, let's get into some coffee talk.
Hey, I love it. I love doing some coffee talk.
Well, talk about what?
Dogs, daughters, whatever. It's coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
It's a coffee talk.
It's a coffee talk.
It's a pizza pie.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It is New Year's, and we're still wearing the same clothes we were last week.
You're crazy, Mr. Craig. I don't know what
I'm
you're
just
talking
kidding.
about.
I can't stop wearing this hat.
2021.
Yesterday was the 365th or maybe 366th. I don't know if it was a leap year. But it was the last day of the year. Scrambling,
Right.
making it happen.
And now
Maybe
we're
even had a
bam.
half day. Who knows? You were zigging when
Right.
you were zagging and all that stuff. And here we are. You might have the day off. Office is probably closed. But it's the first day of the new year.
That is so true.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? I wish I had something that rhymed with that with 2021, but I don't.
Well, it does rhyme, and you texted it to me the other day with what you're gonna
Okay.
do. But listen, this is game time.
It is
Every year we all make some. What do you call them? New Year's considerations, resolutions. You make some revolutions,
You know what? I like your what you just said is exactly what it really
considerations,
is. Consider it, because you consider it for the first month, and then
Yeah.
it's all out the door.
and it turns into a revolution.
You know what? Why don't we make declarations? Let's declare what we're going to do. Now's the time to set us up for success, right?
We should.
We're going to get less curveballs than last year, guaranteed.
You mean there's not going to be another pandemic?
Who cares? But if there is,
We already know what to
I
do.
guess a lot of people would.
Did you
Yes.
just say who cares?
What I mean by that is that if we do get another one, it's not going to be our first one, right?
It's not
We
gonna
did it
kill
last year. Well, I mean, it could.
Yeah,
right?
well, maybe.
But what I'm saying is it'll be just like last year. Like,
Yeah.
we're probably not going to get something that's never happened before. Last year, I'll never forget when I saw the news that Disneyland and sporting events were going to shut down. I said,
NFL.
well, there's no coming back from this, you know?
Right.
Like,
We're still alive, barely.
right. Barely.
But here we are, right? And it's time to make those declarations.
Let's do it.
Let's
do
do
it. And
I feel like dusting off the manifesto.
I think we should. I think we should dust off the manifesto.
I'll Google it up, and you just
So-
tap dance over there.
So what I was going to say is, as we're going into this, we know what was all the curveballs last year. We navigated through those things. The world has changed a bit, and I think that we know that we need to implement some new stuff in our agencies that maybe we weren't doing prior, pre-pandemic. Try saying that 5 times.
Prior to pre-pandemic. Yep. Can't even say it.
Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Prior to pre-pandemic. Prior to pre-pandemic. Prior to pre-pandemic.
Yeah, that is really good, Mr. Greg. You have a new talent.
I know.
So I think now's the time to really think about this, right? And one of my favorite sayings in life is, prepare for the worst, but expect the best. Mindset-wise, expect the best. Always expect the best. Be on that kind of mindset, but prepare for the worst.
Yeah. I have one that's like that.
What is
You ready? Life is like a box of chocolates. But don't grab the crappy ones. Get the good ones.
it? Otherwise, yeah, because your wife's going to take them.
I don't want those fruit ones. Oh, disgusting.
Yeah.
But this is the time, right? Instead of doing New Year's considerations, like they always are, like I'm going to lose 200 pounds this year or whatever, right? Like I'm going to work out every day. And then day 3, whoops, I'm sore. You know, don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success, but make it a declaration. No matter what, you're going to do it.
Yep.
We know from the Insurance Dudes Manifesto all of the things that are there, right? We're going to serve our community at the highest level. We're going to celebrate our team and give them credit for the wins. We're going to take responsibility for our agency's failures. All of these things that we declared as insurance dudes, we want those to support our overall strategy, right? What are you going to do to make sure that you crush it this year? Because right now you have 365 more days.
Yep.
364 potentially.
And what are some of those other, keep going through the manifesto. I mean, what are we as insurance dudes?
We constantly look for solutions to problems instead of complaining about problems. We keep a positive outlook because for us, the glass is always overflowing. We're decisive and not afraid to make a decision, unlike the people that we're selling the insurance to. We invest heavily in our teams, not ego. Got to kill that ego. We only focus on the things we can control to reach our desired outcomes. When I see on the groups, I don't want to see you complaining, especially about the things you can't control. And if you see me do it, call me out on it. We love our team and our family. Who's our team also? And our family's our team, and our team's our family. We are balanced and feed our minds, souls, bodies, and hearts. We stay away from negativity. I mean, when it is so easy to get drawn into the negativity and the complaining, because that's easy, right? Something's always wrong. But what if it's not? What if make it right?
Yeah, make a declaration to stay away from that stuff.
Yeah. You know, I heard somebody say this recently where it's easy to say if you're not doing this or take the negative even out of your speech. If you are if we do this, then this great result will happen. Instead of if we don't do this, then don't, right? Like every little piece helps us to run along that trajectory. We constantly try to improve ourselves, our teams, our businesses, and life. We take care of others with no expectations in return. We control there's something huge about that, right? When you place your clients, you place your team, who's your number one client. When you place them in a place where you are just caring about serving them, right? You don't care about what you get back. You just care about taking care of them. Everything falls into place. Everything comes back at you tenfold. Tenfold.
I agree.
You don't need to look for
100%.
Yeah. Stay away from negative. We take care of others with no expectations. We control our emotions and temper.
That's not easy for us.
And we see the big picture. No,
yep.
It is true. This year or last year was a lot of roller coaster, right? I mean, that's this game. We buying 500 leads a day and making that many calls and doing that many quotes. There's $20,000 days. And I'd say 5,000 is about the low, right? At those $5,000 days, you got to manage those emotions because a lot more went out than came back in, right? And I'd say that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'd love the feedback, Mr. Jason. I think I've gotten better as the year progressed.
100%.
Yeah. At the beginning, what would happen if I had a $3,000 day? I'm like throwing trash cans around and crying and no, this sucks, And now it's like, okay. It's also managing that upside, right? When you have the $23,000 day, you don't run out and go buy a Lamborghini because you just set the record, right? It's
right.
Okay. That's nice. Notice it, celebrate it, but it isn't you didn't just win the lottery, right? So I think that's huge. And you're so even keel. I love that. And
I'm not. Helpful. My wife would say otherwise, but I try. No, I'm better in certain areas of my life than others.
Yeah. But well, you've got a circus at home, Mr. Jason.
It's unreal. Yeah, you've seen it. Dude.
I've seen it. I've been to the campsite with him and his kids, and it's just like there's somebody is crying at all times. There's one of them will be upset about something. It's
Or it might be Mr. Jason crying.
if it's not one of the kids, then Mr. Jason or Mrs. Jason is crying. So we are kind, loving, and generous to those around us. Now, I think this speaks to awareness. Awareness is huge, right? Being aware of what's going on, not just totally reactive, but being aware of, and you know, you're going to lose it. It happens. But if you're aware that that happened, and if you can really take it up a notch, if you're aware of your awareness, then things are really cooking. We are eager to share and help our peers and even our competition to elevate the playing field. I mean, dude, we help everybody.
Yep.
We represent XYZ carrier, but I have no problem helping a farmer's agent or helping a State Farm agent or helping a independent.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
We take responsibility to adjust our mindset and attitudes daily, be the leader everyone can depend on. Like this is huge. You know, being able to take an inventory at the end of the day, take an inventory of what went on, you know, just sit back, take 5 minutes and reflect. If you're going to pray or you're going to meditate or whatever you're going to do, like that's a great time to do that. You know, take 5 minutes for yourself and say, how did today go? Yeah, I wigged out at this point. Maybe I should go say sorry about that. We did a good job doing this. You know, pat yourself on the back too. We need to celebrate those wins. We're all way too hard on ourselves. I can tell you that. We never compromise these values so we may serve our family, our team, and our clients at the highest level. We'll never give up our mission, Mr. Jason.
That's right.
We are insurance dudes.
Insurance dudes.
And insurance dudettes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dudettes
That's the manifesto.
That's it. That's it. It's a great thing to strive for. All those qualities will bring you more riches than if you search for riches, I think.
But the riches aren't the niches.
That's right. And if
they're on deep.
You'll get stitches if
snitches.
Oh, dang it.
Snitches get stitched. But
that's true.
Absolutely. Right. These are the things that we want to strive for. Really being selfless and egoless and just doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing. Yep.
Good dude.
Fish rots from the head. You're the leader. You're leading a lot of people, and you're not just leading. You're leading people at home. You're leading people at work, and people see that. And you're leading people. If you have clients, you're leading them. Like, be the best leader that you can be.
Yeah, and
you'll get the best return you could possibly get.
And please try to drink a liter of water every day too.
A leader must drink a liter.
Yeah. Thought that'd be fun.
That is fun, Mr. Craig. Well, let's hit 2021.
2021. I think that that it's going to be a great year.
I know that it will be, Mr. Craig.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think I'm going to stack a couple more collars on. That's what I want to do. I want to hit this year. I want to hit $500,000 in a month.
Sure. You're crazy, Mr. Craig.
That's a lot. That's 250 by the 15th. Oh man.
Let's crush 2021 by inspecting ourselves, setting ourselves up correctly, and let's not just make a resolution, which is really just a consideration. Let's today take inventory and make a declaration of what we're going to do for 2021.
The Declaration of Insurance Dependence.
And that's a coffee talk.
It's coffee talk. It's coffee. My voice is all raspy.
Hey, Jason.
Yes, Mr. Craig.
That was another awesome episode, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if people want to get a little bit more action and learn how to write 100,000 in premium off of even the worst internet leads, where could they go?
They can go to live.co. live.teledudes.com.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Are we going to be there?
Yes, it's a weekly call that we're doing right now it's live, and it will show you the process. The entire process is super awesome.
I love it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Sign up right now, live.teledudes.com.
Live.teledudes.com. That's live.teledudes.com.
Hey, Craig, there's a new community that we are starting that I cannot wait to tell everybody about. It is our live texting community where you and I are going to answer people's questions and give them free content, right?
Are you kidding me? We get to talk to them?
Yeah, which is awesome, but they have to opt in. They have to text us at 520-214-2219. That's 520-214-2219.
Nice.
Craig, are you going to respond to these texts?
I'm going to respond to them for sure. Live.
I'm into it too. It's going to be awesome. And it's going to be our new texting community where we're going to get back to everybody that we can and drop some crazy content, free content, and free the calculator that you just came up with.
That's right. The calling calculator, sales material. I mean, everything for insurance agents. This is it. It's the best texting community out there for insurance agents.
Well, what the heck is that number again? I can't remember it.
It's 520-214-2219. That's 520-214-2219.
I love it. I'm going to text it right now.
520-214-2219.
All right. I'll see you later, Mr. Jason.
Bye, Mr. Craig.
Wait, do they even listen to this on the radio anymore?
I love it. I love it.
Nice.